I'm going to show you now how we can answer both of these questions, okay, using graphic calculator and GSP. So for the first one, we just do what we did before, okay? So I put in my equation, all right? I put in my second equation, which is what I want to know where this one intersects with. So if the y-axis is height and the x-axis is time, I just put in 25 here. Make sure my window's all right. Okay, and then I graph it. Okay, now I need to find two spots this time because it intersects here and here. So I go second, trace, intersect, 5. Okay, enter, enter, enter. Okay, so 2.6 seconds, but I need to know this one too. So I go again, second, trace, intersect, so 5. And now I want to move close to the other intersection point. Okay, so over here. Right? And then when I go enter, 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 it will automatically go to this closer one, which is 0.4. So 0.4 seconds, and well, I think the other one was 2.6 seconds. Okay? So that's how I can do it on a graphing calculator. It says negative 8t squared plus 20t plus 10. Okay, when is the ball 30 meters high? When is it 50 meters high? When does the ball reach its maximum height? How high is that? Okay, so we're going to do this one really quick as well. So I'll get out of here. Okay, go back to my graphing calculator. Y equals, clear this, clear this. Okay, so my new equation is negative 8x squared plus 20x plus 10. Okay, so let's see what my graph looks like. It's not bad. Okay, so my window settings look all right. It asks me when the ball is at 30 meters high. So I'm going to go here, put in 30 for my other equation, see what it looks like. Okay, so based on this, when is the ball 30 meters high? Never. It doesn't go that high. So you just say it never goes that high. Okay? If I go back here, when is it 50 meters high? Okay, so I would just do the same thing again. Go here, y equals, I'll put in another equation, 15, graph, okay? Same thing again, second trace, intersect, 0, 0, enter, enter, enter. Oh, see, whoops. That time it went to the wrong one. So I'm going to, hold on, I'll delete this one just so it doesn't get confused. I'm going to go second, graph, second trace, intersect, and then enter, 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 2.2. And then I would just repeat the same thing for over here, like I showed you before when I move it. Okay, when does the ball reach its maximum height? How high is that? Okay, again, I'm just looking for the vertex. So I go second, trace. This time I'm looking at maximum, 4. Okay, I move always to the left of what I want. So I move over here to the left of the vertex. Enter. I get that little arrow facing right. That's what I want. Move over till I'm on the right side of the vertex. Hit enter. Make sure the vertex is between those two arrows. And I get 1.2 and 22.5. So the vertex is, it's 1.2 seconds is when it reaches its maximum height. That's 22.5 meters high. Now I'll show you how to do it on GSP. So to do it on Geometry Sketchpad, okay, I would open up a new document, graph, grid form. You can do rectangular or square grid for this one, doesn't matter. I'm going to do rectangular because it's easier to change the y and the x-axis. Okay, so my y-axis I can stretch by doing this. I'm going to compress it down. Okay, it looks like over here my maximum is 22.5, so if I go to 30, that's pretty good. I don't really need negative, so I'll move this more over here. All right, and then I can stretch this way out because it only takes a few seconds. So that's pretty good now. If I want to label my axes, I can use just the text box tool here, okay? And I'll call this time in seconds. And I'll call this one up here height in meters, okay? Now, if I want to graph a function on Geometry Sketchpad, I go graph, plot new function, or Control G. So you hit that, and you'll get this dialog box pops up. So I'll just put in my function. So it was fx, I'll use fx notation, that's fine. Negative 8x, little hat thing for exponent, squared, plus 20x plus 10. Okay, there you go. So it gives me that function right there. If I want to make it thicker, I can. I just go click on this, right click, thick. Maybe I want to change the color, red. That's fine. There you go. Nice. Okay. And then if I wanted to see where it intersects with, like when it's at 50 meters high, I could do another function. So graph, plot new function. This one I'll just say f equals 15. Okay. So now I have my flat line. This one I'll make blue. Why not? Color, something thick, blue. Okay, so you can really clearly see where they intersect. And then I can click on both of them and go construct, construct intersections. And I have those 2 points. And then I go measure coordinates. Look at that. So now I know my first intersection and my second one. So 0.28 seconds and 22.2 seconds. That's when it's at that height. Okay? If I wanted to know where my vertex was, that's a little bit trickier, but we can do that too. What we do is we go here to here. We're going to construct a segment from here to here. Okay? Because we know halfway between these 2 points will be the vertex. Okay? Or you could use the zeros. So you could go here to here, construct intersections, these 2 points. All right, now I want to find the midway point of here and here. So I'm going to make a line segment. I'll make a segment between them. Then I will make a midpoint. And then I will click on this one and this one, and I will construct a perpendicular line. That goes right through the top. Finally, I can click on this one and construct an intersection, and I can measure where that is, and I have my vertex. I know I went through this pretty fast. Most of you have used GSP before, so hopefully you're a little bit familiar with it. If not, I'm recording this too, and I'm going to post it on the Google Classroom so you can look at it later. But that's how you use Graphic Calculator and Geometry Sketchpad to answer these questions.